Massive fireballs from the Empire's floating fortress smash into the once quiet battlefield. The Union's victory and its army are lost, and the land is turned into a hellish wasteland. A power inconceivable has been unleashed. It is an awful portent that heralds the death of the goddess and the breaking of the seals. Keim is gripped by a remorseless rage. Alright, so I need to talk to some guy. Maybe you?
Lord Keim, this sword was from your father.
Sword, you say?
I give you this sword. Use it. Avenge me.
Cool, got it. Later. Your use is done.
I do not understand. It cannot be. Has the last seal been broken?
The blood of the goddess has been spilled.
It is the judgment of the gods. It is the judgment of the gods. The goddess dies and mankind is cursed.
Only the gods know the truth, if we can find our way to them.
The Nobuyoshi with Susanna's veil. That looks cool. I'ma equip it. And it's a longsword. I like the longswords. They've been pretty good to me so far, so I'm gonna equip it. I am going to replace... Oh, what do I replace? Hold on. What does the Skald Song look like? Because that's already fully equipped. Equipped? Fully ranked up. I think that's Keim's sword. Is that the Skald Song? Yes, that was a Skald Song. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Nobuyoshi and see if I like it. After the fire falls from the sky, Imperial soldiers rise one by one from the dead. Like demons of the underworld, what evil power reanimates the Empire's army? Oh. What do here? Verse 7. Bunch of guys over there, bunch of guys over there, bunch of guys everywhere. Cool.
If the mere threat of the seal's destruction begets such chaos, what if they are truly lost?
Alright. That's pretty good. I like that. That's very Comet Dance-like. I'm gonna go see what the forces look like and then judge based on that if I want to use the dragon. Hopefully remaining forces do not include archers, because that would suck some shit. Admittedly, I could be using Nobuyoshi and upgrading that, but at the same time, do I want to upgrade a weapon I could easily do off screen while grinding, or do I want to finish this chapter quicker? Let me think on that. Yeah. My decision was already made before that sentence began by the fact that I'm on to the dragon.
Where do these monsters come from? They are relentless.
Soul spirits of the soldiers are reborn as undead warriors. Great. Alright. Two over here. Hopefully they don't shoot stuff at me. What? Why can't I see them? Oh no, do I have to get off the dragon in order to actually fight them? Oh, I totally do. Get off my back. What is this? You know what? That's fine. That's cool. I'll take it. It has Susano's Veil, which is just Comet Dance. I'm just gonna refer to that. I'm just gonna refer to like the 360 get the fuck away from me as the Comet Dance, cause it's kind sword, and that's the first weapon you get, and that's the first weapon that has it, which is the best ability just in general. No archers, no archers, no archers. You know what? I know what I can do. I have an idea. Let me just run through here, and get on the dragon. Why not? What are they gonna do? Fight a dragon? What are they gonna do? Not take any damage, apparently. Oh, they've got high magic resistance. Sure. Okay, I'll take that hit. Get away. Yeah. So yeah, I totally have to fist fight these guys. Well, I wouldn't say fist fight. Man, I hope there's like I hope there's a weapon I can just use that'll give me punches. That'd be sick. I like punch stuff. Punch stuff is cool. Even if it isn't viable, I appreciate being able to punch shit in the fucking everywhere. No, stop, stop. Okay, that is awful. They're comboing me hard. That was very unappreciated, man. I am low on health. That sucks. Hopefully, green orbs will spawn. I need those green orbs now. Speaking of. Thanks, I love being sweeped. You know you don't have to do that. It's quite mean of you too, in fact. Alright, head right. Let's do it. Okay, guys. Oh, what hit me? Oh, those things are magic stuff. Okay, I have to employ scumbag tactics. You know what? If it means not having to fight head on and not have to risk dying, yeah, oh, they are not taking any damage. But you know what? That is actually quite fine, because that means that the guys surrounding them are dying. I hate it when my inputs don't go in. It sucks. If it means that I can go in and safely worry about not being surrounded by guys, I'll take it. That's good enough for me, not gonna lie. Okay, there's a few more around here. You. I should be able to get off now. Okay, let's rock. Okay. You...
Such a terrible spectacle. What does the Empire want?
I don't like how every time there's... Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. I need a treasure chest. Oh no. Let's just charge on in, and if I get killed, I get killed. Oh no, there's guys behind me. Let's just do it. Believe in myself, which I don't. I don't. I'm gonna die. It's gonna be sad and pathetic. It's gonna be a definitive beatdown. There we go. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna go, maybe grind a bit more. Get some swords up to level 4. Get a few more levels higher. Then I'll come back. Yeah, it sounds fine. So, this is a bunch of free expeditions right now. A whole bunch of them that we're just gonna go and power through and just get a bunch of weapons right now. First one up is Silent Forest in the Sky. This is an aerial mission, as you're gonna see. There has a specific requirement in order for you to get the weapon. That would be kill all the enemies in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, I remember attempting this like a couple times and just being like, oh fuck, I can't get it, and then just having to come back later and getting it later. What I recommend is just upgrade the dragon attack ability or wait for level 2 dragon. Level 2 dragon makes this a lot easier. And yeah, you just go around and you're on the clock. You are very much on the clock. You have to get this shit done as fast as you can. Don't care about taking hits. Don't care about your health. I mean, of course, care about your health in the sense that you don't want to die and have to redo the mission. But if you take a hit, don't care too much about it. Just keep going. Keep going. And trade if you have to. And kill everything. And of course, it is a lot better to know the map, of course, like know the mission. Just do a attempt first and then seriously try for it, because then you know when to save your magic attacks, and I would very much recommend that if you are like serious about doing it. Of course, like, yeah, doing it first attempt would be nice, but if you don't know, if you're unable to do it because your dragon is underpowered or whatever, or you just don't feel like you're good enough at it, or the mission is just generally hard, do try and memorize what enemies are coming up next and when to use your magic attack. That is, if you can use your magic attack. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of enemies here. There's an airship in the middle. Magic attack here would be preferred to use, like there. So yeah, I opted to just use it on the airship, which takes generally a whole bunch of time to get rid of just by hand, manually. So I opted for getting rid of that, because everything else takes one hit, or the balloon takes just one aimed hit and a couple homing hits, so yeah. As you see, I got it just in time, so I was really happy about that. And that gets me the Butcher's Joy, which is actually a very good weapon to use, like a very good weapon, especially when you're trying to upgrade other weapons. It's a very good weapon. Up next is Desert of the Moon in the Sky. Kill all the enemies in 3 minutes. You are not allowed to use magic attacks. I remember, it might have been this one or another one where magic attacks are not allowed, which is the absolute worst. I hate that requirement. It can go fuck itself. There was one where I did the mission. It was like, hey, do the mission in this amount of attacks in this amount of time, no magic attacks, and I didn't read the part where it said no magic attacks, so I did it, and I was like, oh, I got it under the time limit, yeah. Why didn't I get the weapon? And then I read that, and I was like, well, I'm putting that on hold, not doing that right now. So, that sucks. That requirement is the worst. I hate it so much. Because it helps to speed up and make the aerial missions so much better and faster. Especially when you're put under time pressure like this. So yeah. The thing about Butcher's Joy that makes weapon grinding so much easier is that if you, it's a low damage weapon, but what it does have is that its magic ability puts like a field around you, and that field pretty much kills everything you come in contact with. So all you gotta do is use the magic attack, swap to another weapon, and the kills, even with the magic attack enabled, count for the weapon you have equipped. So you just run in crowds and you just rake up those kills, especially if it's a weapon that's slow and garbage and low damage. Like, yeah, just slower weapons are a lot easier to grind that way. That's kind of what I recommend. Either that or you just do the manual way and you just equip the weapon and you just go to the one verse, I think like chapter 1 verse 2 or 3, the ground mission, where like the very first ground mission, times talking, whatever, that has so many, yeah, I mentioned spoiler before, but that mission, you're going to spend a lot of time in that mission if you want to 100% this game, in the sense that if you want the weapon stories. So you're going to spend majority of your time in that mission. It sucks, I hate it, but I still did it, much to my own dismay. Much to my own dismay. Anyway, more dragon stuff coming in. It's 166 kills, a ton of enemies here, but you're not allowed to use magic. What time did I get in? What am I clocking? That would be 2:55, 5 seconds off from the time limit, which is, you know, I don't care. As long as I get it, who cares about being close? Anyway, that gives me the Mermaid's Feast. I think I remember not being a bit too keen on that weapon. Up next, in the Desert of the Moon, Temple of the Desert, a ground mission now. You wait for 20 minutes. Straight up. Wait 20 minutes. Do whatever, grind a weapon for 20 minutes, and it'll just spawn automatically. And the weapon, as you can see, is in the jail. I hate this requirement of just wait. Waiting is such bullshit. It's such bullshit. And you get the Spiked Wisdom. Yeah, as you can see, I was using my Butcher's Joy there because I was like, oh, it's a good weapon. Up next is the Winter Wastelands in the Sky. Other time missions, kill everything in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So yeah, this time you can use magic, which is good to know and good to use, and you should use it when you get the option to. Because magic is good. It makes the things go dead that you want to be dead. So yeah, another 3 minutes. The reason why I opt to show all the aerial free expeditions, even though I cut out so much of the ground expeditions, because all the aerial expeditions are short, just in general. Because it's like 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 seconds. They're not long. They don't take that long. And they're not too bad, but stuff like kill a bunch of enemies, or wait 20 minutes, or a bunch of other bullshit that we'll run into later. Where it's like, no, I'm just gonna cut all this out and show only the important bits, like where the chest is, or where the objective is. Stuff like that. Because fuck, some of the free expeditions can get stupid in their requirements. Just time consuming. It's the worst. But you know what? the requirements where it's like just wait 20 minutes, wait 30 minutes, whatever. It's a good opportunity to just go make some food. So you know what, there is that. I certainly did that later on. As you can see, making good use of the magic attack. Use it on airships because they can be time consuming, and you don't want to waste too much time, really. You only got 3 minutes, 10 seconds, but yeah, still. I find it really stupid that this game does not give you any hints whatsoever as to the free expedition weapons, because it's like, oh, how do I get this? I'm missing a couple weapons. How do I get them? I don't know. And how are you supposed to know that you're not allowed to use magic in only some weapons, or the time limit whatsoever at any point? Or how are you supposed to know that you're supposed to wait 20 minutes? How are you supposed to know various things? The free expeditions are garbage. I'm sure they were designed to help to incentivize buying guides or whatever. Fuck that practice. That practice is bullshit. Give us, because like these are very obscure, very just not. How are you supposed to figure out the requirements for these free expedition weapons unless you look it up or you have a guide? It's not good game design in the slightest, because you need to do this for an ending, and it's so not obvious whatsoever what you need to do. Anyway, that gets you. I think it was Injustice. Yeah, it's Injustice. Part of my screen's currently blocked, so I can't fully read what's going on. Anyway, up next is Winter Wasteland's Hidden Mountains. You have to kill everyone inside the canyon on the east side of the map. And then, yeah, as you can see, I'm just in the canyon section, and I'm just going on killing everything. Yeah. As you see, there's a bunch of enemies there. So yeah, just cutting right to the end of the mission because it's just tedious, really. And the chest will appear eventually. Where is it? It's over there! So you just kind of gotta fly over to it. Luckily, you can use the dragon for, I'm pretty sure, the entirety of this section. So, there's no issue there. Don't have to go on foot, fortunately. And what do you receive? What is it? What is it? It is the Executioner's Song. And the last weapon in this free expedition section is the Magi's or Magi's or whatever Sorrow. Free expedition Blue Mountains, the Highlands. What I meant to say is that you will get the Magi Sorrow in the Blue Mountains, the Highlands. The objective is kill 1,250 enemies. 1,250. Straight up, that's the objective. As you can see, I just met it. Chest is over there. This mission is the best mission for upgrading a dragon, because there's just like 1,700 enemies, not a whole lot of archers. Go wild. It's the best mission for it. And as I accidentally spoiled, it's Magisar. So yeah, there you go. That's it. Okay, so I'm back at this mission. As you can see, I already cleared out one quarter, technically a corner, 1/4 of the objectives, which took 10 fucking minutes. Jesus. I said 50 because I was looking at 50. I got 3 more, and I have a new strategy that I kind of want to see. Alright, so these guys I can't use. So, I have a weapon called... Oh no, this won't work. You need to die. Oh, that does work a little bit. A little bit. Not as much as I would like. You need to die. You need to die. Ooh, I might not be able to do this. Okay. What I was going to do, as you can see, the Butcher's Joy, when you activate it, it has like a ring of fire around you that does big damage. It also increases your damage output when you swing. Otherwise, it does shit all damage, but it does reduce defense, which is good. However, one thing I should also note, Scald's song in the Japanese version is called the Devil at Popola, which is the namesake of Devil at Popola. So I need to use, let's use you. I pretty much need big damage sword right now. And I think this is my biggest damage sword right now. It also has knockback, which is good. Oh, it killed off red guy just with one go. Oh, it didn't. No. Come on. I need orb. I need health orb. Because that took... Trying out the Butcher's Joy took out more health than I would appreciate. So that sucks. Yeah. Okay, that totally kills him off in one. Like, if I lunge into him, otherwise I have to do two. Which is fine. Okay. Sick. Any more? Of course there's more. Alright. Let's circle around you guys and see where they are. Don't hit me, please. I have less health than I would like, which, admittedly, I'm still over half. Admittedly. But if I could be at full, I would rather be at full, obviously. Hey, you! Again. Alright, where's the last one? Okay, two over here. Should be? Yeah. Alright. Cool.
What can this
I don't care what you're talking about.
be?
Pure soldiers rise up from hell. Wonderful. Huh. I'm gonna use up the magic of the Nobuyoshi and see how well that does against the undead soldiers. If that doesn't work, I'll come back and grind up the magic for the Butcher's Joy and see how that works. I need magic. Okay. Okay. Magic totally works for this, it's just I need to be careful. I just need to be more careful. There's a guy behind me, god damn it. Huh. Now, if I wanted to be really safe, if I wanted to lame it out, I could totally use the dragon. I'm gonna use the dragon. Now, this is going to be super lame and kind of boring, so I'm just going to cut this out because it's just going to be me going back and forth and doing this when I have the magic attack available. So this is going to be super lame, kind of boring, and why the first corner took 10 minutes is because most of that time was dedicated to going back and forth doing this. Because I want to be safe and have enough health for the other two sets of enemies. So I'm gonna go do that and then cut back. So here's something I can suggest. So the Nobuyoshi is actually really good at dealing big, like killing off the leaders of the undead warriors. So I recommend going back to this corner, leveling up your raising your magic up, and then while doing this, you can also restock your health because doing combos. If you don't get hit, doing combos gives you health drops, which is so good right now. I really need them. So if you would be so kind, just die, give me magic, and allow me to restock my health. God damn it, that's the exact reason I wanted to come here, and I'm just using up my magic. Great. Okay, off to the next quarter of enemies. And I can totally... I'm gonna restock my health and also magic. No, I kind of want to save these for last, actually, because they're normal enemies and I can use magic on them, so they'll be really easy to deal with. That's not very favorable. Who am I going up against? Magic enemies, exactly what I don't want to deal with. Alright, let's fly to this corner and get started working them down. Okay, drop health, please. I need that health. You're next. Okay then, just swing on me. I totally don't need that health. Not at all. Please drop green orbs. I need them. Not green orbs yet. Okay, got some health, but not enough. Not enough. Never enough. 3 more groups I need to deal with, and then we're going off to undead territory. Okay, sick.
Lord Kind, what is happening? Lord Kind,
Shut up. Enemy soldiers from hell. Yes, I know. Let's get over there. Hey guys. Let's dance. Okay, that's one group. And 2 groups. Hopefully there's only like 4 groups. There's more than 4 groups. That sucks. But you know what? I could always come back here. I could always come back here after I get some more magic. Which is why I left the other people open. I need to get out of here. I also need to avoid archers. So I'm just gonna start working these down with my sword. Although, yeah, I shouldn't really kill. I should only kill the target. I shouldn't kill the other guys if I can avoid it. Because if I need to come back here and kill off guys to get magic back, then I need them. I'm gonna keep them alive as much as I can. Oh, but you guys. Yeah, I don't want you around me. Get away. Okay. You're dead. You're dead. I think that's enough. Yes, that is most definitely enough. Let's rock. Let's kill off the last of the skeleton guys. Make sure I'm going in the right direction, which I'm kinda am, but also going very detour, cause yeah. Yeah, minimap's fine. It's not the best. Like, I wish they gave coordinal directions. Is that the right word? Compass direction. That's, you know, I'm sure if I say like north, east, southwest, you know what I'm talking about when I say I wish it gave me directions as to like, hey, north is this way, idiot. So I have a reference of like, oh yeah, I'm going east. This east is this way, and you know, like, am I going in the right direction? I am. Because I'm not the best with, like, spatial management and memory. I'm not the best, I'll admit that. Which is why I often check the map, because I went too far. And I have to deal with the last group now. Oh, yeah. Back off. Okay. Now, there's some health there. I'll grab it in a second. I'm not forgetting it. I want it. But there's kind of guys in the way. There you go. Out of the way. Cool. A few more groups. A few more. You. When push comes to shove, if I really wanted to go like super lame and safe, I could just drag it up, because none of the undead warriors have really been magic resistant. Well, they've been pretty magic resistant in the sense that they take so long to kill with the dragon. But it's not like they're red units where they'll be like, oh, you want to use magic? Nah, no magic here. Alright, they're all in the corner, so if I need to come back and get more magic, then I'm free to. Alright, let's in fact drag it up to get there faster. Because if I need to use the dragon, then it'll be very slow and very lame. Aim it out. So I just need to drag it up for right now. Hey guys. A chest? Oh, nice. Well, if I need to lame it out, then it's just right there. So I don't need to be worried anymore about health. I don't need to be worried. I just take my time. I'm not gonna take my time because, you know, I'd rather get this done. So, yeah. Two more? I have one more magic attack. So, I might have to fight the last one straight? Not really though, I'm not gonna fight it straight, because that's gonna be lame. Well, it's not gonna be lame, it's just gonna be not my preferred method. So I'm gonna go back and get more magic. Cool. And jump. Hey guys. Time for your death, really. Yeah, I need my magic. That's good enough. Let's rock. One more group. Hopefully there's no other objectives after this. That would kinda... sick. No. I need all of you out. Oh, yeah. That was much easier when you realize what you need to do. And not charge head on and everything. It's about resource management, this mission. More so resource management. Yeah, it still takes a while though, which sucks. Glad I don't have to play that mission ever again. It just takes a while, man. It just takes a while. In a faraway eastern land, there was a poet who made a living reciting songs, but he keenly felt the limits of his own skills, and so he made a pact with a ghost. With the power of the ghost inside him, he began to compose glorious and beautiful songs. His fame spread through his city, and before long he was named the official poet of the imperial court. But one day, the ghost returned to the hymn, and she said thus, "Your life as a genius poet is over. You shall henceforth never sing a song again." It was as the ghost said. The poet fell silent, and no more songs came from his lips. His dreams gone, he plunged this sword into his breast. It still gleams with the glistening of his blood. Juices oozing from tender, succulent flesh, the sweet aroma of fine herbs. The master cook made dishes of meat that none in the city could resist. Every day, customers lined up outside his inn, waiting for their chance to partake. Even the king himself would sneak down from his castle to sample the master's art. But once he entered his kitchen, the smiling cook's face would grow stern. The meat he used was no ordinary meat. The years passed, and the cook and his inn disappeared from the town, but his cleaver remains as gleaming and sharp as ever, waiting for its next master. This monk's spade belonged to an ugly mermaid who lived on a solitary island in the South Ocean. With her fearsome song, she would lure the islanders out to sea and feast upon their raw livers. One day, a young man came to the island, seeking revenge on the mermaid for the slaying of his family. The man sliced off the mermaid's tail, leaving her on the brink of death. Unable to swim, the mermaid despaired. Seeking forgiveness, she gave to the youth her beloved weapon and begged for the return of her tail in exchange. But the youth knew that she would return to her wicked ways of terrorizing the islanders for the livers that gave her sustenance. With one thrust of her own spear, the pitiful creature was slain. A philosopher was troubled by the ancient question, what is a man? From whence is man born? And to what purpose? Did the gods place him here on this world? The philosopher brooded on the question, his eyes cast skyward for the answers. Amidst all of creation, surely mankind has a special purpose. Then the philosopher came to a realization. Amongst creation, amongst the stars, the sun and the moon, only man has the power to destroy. Proudly, the philosopher announced his discovery. In the philosopher's audience, a single old man laughed. He took out a great mace and placed it before him. Right, he said, so this is the meaning of life. A sword wielded as a symbol of justice by the successive heroes of a kingdom. The church of the land imbued it with powerful magic so that any who fought for justice would be blessed. The first hero was a great general who smashed an invading army. He killed a score of enemy soldiers by his own hand. The second hero was a great general who defended his country from a mutinous rebellion. He captured each and every one of the mutineers and, by his own hand, carried out their sentence of death. The last hero was a general who invaded and colonized a foreign land. In this conquered country, he ordered the massacre of tens of thousands of innocent lives. An axe used on the executioner's block of imperial jails. Forged as an executioner's tool, the axes severed the heads of more than 1,000 victims. But after it was used to decapitate the very man who forged it, the axe became like a living thing. It seemed to be searching for something as it lopped off each head in turn. Once, a popular general was condemned to death. The people watched as he lay his head on the block, and the axe did its bloody work. A headless corpse knows neither innocence nor guilt. Hundreds of years have passed, and still the axe continues its grim search. Scores of rulers and kings have fallen beneath its blade as it wends its bloody way through the pages of history. Far, far to the west was a land of magic, governed in peace by the 500 wise magi of the council. In both night and day the streets shone, and the people lived free of fear or hard labor. One day the 501st magi was appointed to the council. He was only a child of 10, but so great were his powers and his intelligence that within 2 years and 15 days he was made leader of the council. A genius of magic, but also a boy of 12. Fears assailed him, and bewildered by a life without meaning, he transformed himself into a crystal that would exist for all eternity.